Now that the ritual of the formulation and consecration of the astral sword has been publicly released, it's necessary that we begin developing your spiritual armor. And that's going to be a daily process, and it's going to be one that is going to benefit you on so many levels that I would need volumes of video time to describe them all. But I want to lay out the process for you so that you can start ASAP. I find it easiest to go and purchase a pure white candle, one that you can keep on your altar or where you sleep, because this is going to become a focal point for your work with the Prime Creator. If you can, do this every day. If not, at least 2 or 3 times a week. It doesn't have to be dogmatic, but it's important that you do this. Start by lighting the white candle and know that this cues your connection with the Prime Creator, who is a being whose only worship is that you fulfill your highest potential. And once you've lit this candle and you realize that you are in the presence of the most holy of holies, and that this being doesn't want you to grovel on your knees, but wants you to step up and become all that you can, a powerful thing happens. There is a transfer of love and admiration and respect between you both, and you realize that somewhere in the middle you two actually meet, and the Prime Creator is a pure, majestic mirror for all that you are and all that you could be, and that is just so beautiful. You are in the presence of something so mighty and beneficent, and you are a part of it. That feeling alone can chase away some very dark and nasty entities around you. But take it one step further. In the presence of this glorious being, feel your sphere of personal influence and ask that this mighty being enter into it and bathe you with its light and heal and repair your aura. This is your spiritual armor. This is what keeps you healthy. It keeps you together. It makes you very difficult to eat off of and drain on the astral realms, which do manifest in the physical world. If you are sucked dry from Illuminati and reptilian and transplutonian creatures on the astral realm, you are going to get sick. You are going to be depressed. You are going to be fearful, and your mind eventually is going to unravel. You need to have this spiritual protection. You need to have this wholeness. You need to feel the presence of this mighty being around you and realize that it is only lifting you up to your highest potential. So inviting this entity into your sphere begins to harmonize with your vibrations, and you and it become closer and closer through just spending time with each other. I mean, you eventually take on qualities of the beings and people that you associate with the places that you associate. This is the same thing. This is vibrational correspondence. This is why we're hanging out with the powerful heroes that we are, is to inspire us to become that. So you invite this mighty, mighty creator into your personal sphere. It will heal you. It will set your soul alight and see yourself beam in all directions with brilliance, like this mighty champion in this picture. See how the light shines from him, and he is clad in his spiritual armor? Much the same way, this brilliance surrounds you. And it will stay with you as long as you remember what that looks like. And the more you visit it and the more you enact this, the stronger and stronger it'll get. So do this daily. There is a prayer that goes along with this. We are a Kabbalistic order, and we use a Kabbalistic prayer that, of course, uses Kabbalistic terms, but this does not mean that any culture owns it, and it invokes angels, and angels do not belong to Christianity. Angels are mechanisms of the universe whom the Prime Creator designated certain tasks to do, and these angels love nothing else but to do these tasks. Nothing brings them more joy and more happiness than to serve these tasks and to find ways to be useful. So this is the prayer that you say after you've invoked the Prime Creator, you've healed and invited the Prime Creator into your sphere of personal influence, and you are standing in your shining armor, whatever that looks like, surrounded by a brilliant sphere of light, which is your sphere of personal influence. The prayer goes like this: Be favorable to me, O ye powers of the kingdom divine. May glory and eternity be in my left and right hands, so that I may attain to victory. May pity and justice restore my soul to its original purity. May understanding and wisdom divine conduct me to the imperishable crown. Spirit of Malkuth, thou who hast labored and hast overcome, set me in the path of good. Lead me to the two pillars of the temple, to beauty and to strength, that I may rest myself upon them. Angels of Netzach and of Hod, make ye my feet to stand firmly on Yesod. Angel of Gedula, console me. Angel of Geburah, strike if it must be so, but make me stronger, so that I may be worthy of the influence of Tippereth, and I may not shrink in the hour of my trial. O angel of Benah, give me light. O angel of Chokmah, give me love. O angel of Kether, confer upon me faith and hope. O Prime Creator, bathe me, love me, strengthen me, make me humble as I stand before the champions and the holy ones on high. That is a beautiful, powerful proclamation. And it does not come without recourse, because as you stand as a champion of light, all those sick darkness, all the entities of greed and perversity will seek you out. They hate the light. They run from it. They can't handle it. And you will stand like a torch in a sea of darkness. And you need to have your spiritual armor ready, because they will try to come for you, and they will try to snuff your light out. They will do it with or without you being involved. But as your involvement grows, those challenges will become realer and realer, and those astral battles will filter down into the physical world. And as a champion of this order, you need to be ready. Now, what does a champion mean? A champion means that you serve the greatest good, that you serve humanity, and that you serve all things that are beautiful, and that you serve all things that are just and true, and that you are a fighter for freedom. And beauty is all life. It's not just that what is aesthetically pleasing, but it is life, and life allowed to be free, and life allowed to evolve without outside and otherworldly manipulations that are the Illuminati and the reptilian agenda. And as a champion, you're a humble champion. You're a true knight of the round table. You are a true warrior of the people. You are not an elitist jerk. You are not some self-righteous idiot. You are a champion because those are what your actions represent, not from your words and not from a sense of undeserved purpose, but that you do, and that you go and battle when you are called, and the rest of the time you are healing yourself, and you are being a friend and a mother, a father, a brother, a sister, or whatever you are to everyone else. And you're doing it in a way that represents your true highest self, which is unending compassion, love, and you would be appalled that someone else would try to take that away. You never act out of hate. You act out of a sense of appallness, and you act out of a sense of love that those people, those entities who are that sick, maybe, just maybe, they don't need to be around to garner further negative consequences for their actions. As a champion of the light, you stand to serve the light, and you stand to serve those who live in the light.